Good morning, Dr. Tracy. Could you please tell us about yourself? Where are you from, what, and where did you study?
So I'm originally from Uganda, but I've been in Pretoria since 2008. I studied law. I got my master's in international law and my doctorate was in public law.
So what sparked your interest in your field of study?
So people call me an activist. My specialty is international human rights law. So I am passionate about helping people, essentially, and that's why I ended up in this field.
Are there any specific scientists or researchers who have influenced your work?
I would say Prof. Corsten actually, because she works, she does a lot of transdisciplinary work. So being a member of her team has allowed me to branch out and explore other fields that I'd never really thought about before. So definitely Prof. Corsten.
Can you share a memorable moment or a breakthrough moment in your career?
I would say it was when I got my doctorate. I really wanted to try to get it before I turned 30. Didn't manage to do that, but I got it at 30, so I think that that counts.
What challenges have you faced in your research, and how did you overcome these challenges?
So I'm working on research relating to the right to food, and it is a fairly new discussion in South Africa. So because of that, there is not a lot of information out there, but the different collaborations that we do at the department has been very helpful because it has expanded my knowledge on the topics, and also attending conferences has helped. So I will meet people that are also working on the same thing, but maybe from their country's perspective. So we share ideas, and that has definitely helped a lot.
How do you stay motivated and inspired in your research?
Well, it always motivates me to help people. So there's always people that are in need of, well, now I'm looking at the right to food. So there's always people that are hungry with everything that's been happening with the pandemic that that just went by. A lot of people don't have jobs. A lot of people are struggling to just meet their day-to-day needs. So it always inspires me to just help people.
How do you balance your professional and personal life?
Weekends are important. So I am very passionate about taking my weekends off. Yeah, definitely use the weekends to socialize. Unless if there's a deadline, then of course I will work. But I try to make sure that my weekends are free.
Can you share a funny or an interesting story from your research?
Maybe nothing too specific, but it's always a little bit funny to see people get drunk at conferences.
What advice would you give someone starting off in your career field?
I would definitely say have an open mind because you never know where the world is going to take you. When I first started my degree, I thought I'd be in a law firm, and now I'm here. So it's always good to keep an open mind.
How do you think your field of study will evolve in the future, and what excites you about this evolution?
I think that AI is going to play a role. So artificial intelligence is definitely going to change the way that the world is, well, running, I suppose. I mean, I imagine there will be a lot of different technologies that farmers will use, and it will be exciting to see how that's going to benefit the food insecurity issues.